I feel like I'm about to expose myself to the whole world. Okay, so I think I should start from the beginning. I'm nervous. I don't know why. Who sent me a message? Deciding to go to Canada and why I chose Canada. I chose Canada basically for prick. Because I didn't choose Canada. Prick chose Canada. If you know what I mean. Man, yeah, because of a man. I follow man come to Canada. I am in Canada basically because this is where my husband lives, and he has been living here for about 4 years now, if I'm not wrong. Before I get into that part, I think we should go back to how it all started. Okay, so I just got corrected. I've been here for 5 years now. Yeah, I'm engaged to this man, and he has told me that he is not interested in living in Nigeria here anymore. And what man picking go do now, Abby? And whatever country he chose to go, that is where me too I will go to now. No be so it go be. Because personally, I have no intention of living in Nigeria. I have no intention of going for greener pasture or anything. So wherever I go to, as I then was basically dependent on him. Not because I do not have a choice or something, but if we look at opportunities for both of us and in the line of career that we both choose, he doesn't have that much opportunity if he lives in Nigeria. Personally, I'm in admin logistics, and I can basically uproot myself, go anywhere and find a job that I'm going to okay with the salary or whatever. But as for him being in tech and all of that, there's about limitation and whatever, or which country that he can live in and earn the way that he would want to earn. And why would we want to settle for less? So I had to support that, and he's been in Canada since 5 years now. Then my own journey started, 2019. He came home and we got married in a very bonkele way, very intimate. But we know that for me to be able to get to Canada, we have to get married. But before marriage, in 2018, I tried to visit him, because we haven't seen each other for a very long time. The last time we saw was actually 2015, before he traveled. But in 2018, we were like, okay, make it just come now. People are doing it now. Their fiancé are in the country, Make it just come, let's try. At this point, let me tell you the reason why I'm sharing all of this. I just want a lot of people to know that sometimes immigrating to Canada is not exactly how people think it is. A lot of people have been in it for a very long time. You're saying that people are posting about, oh, I moved to Canada, blah, blah, and all of that. And probably someone that has been processing, and you'll be like, oh, well, this person from our church has gone to Canada now. What's happening? And also, if you haven't experienced some kind of delay before, if you are that person that the first time you applied for a visa, just got approved with whatever document you submitted, I tell you, a lot of people have submitted way better documents than what you submitted, and they got refused. I just want people to know that it is not always how it is or what you perceive it to be. Plus, a lot of people are in serious situation. A lot of relationships, marriages are in serious situations where immigration is putting a lot of gaps into their marriage. And I just want to encourage people like that to just encourage them. I don't know the type of encouragement, but just encourage and let you know that you're not the only one going through it. And this whole immigration thing took about 4 years, and that's 3 refusals for me and 1 approval. In 2018, I put in for travel visa, as per fiancé, submitted the document that they required as per the immigration, and then I got refused based on 3 reasons. 1 for finances, second one travel history, third one based on family ties in Canada and home of resident. I'll be resident of country, home, whatever. Nigeria, basically. So based on the refusal, we decided that, okay, well, they didn't lie. First of all, I did not have any travel history. I haven't left Nigeria before, except for one time that I went to Port Novo, which was like years ago. So they were right about that. The finances, where we tried to meet the requirement, but then they said no. And for the other one too, well, we didn't really understand, but well, it was our first application for me and it was refused. He was kind of surprised that it was refused, but let me tell you something. This guy had been to the UK, has been to the US. He just applied for student visa in the US and they gave it. And he has never experienced refusal in his life. So he was kind of surprised at that, but now maybe it's just to follow everything that they asked us to follow. What's not the problem? Oh my god, guys, I didn't know it was going to be this difficult to make this video. Like, this is exactly 2 months that I made that first video. I started recording in December 28th and today is February 28th. I should get the award of, you know, the most serious procrastinator ever. Anyway, guys, let's continue. Now, because I didn't have travel history, which, you know, for the basis of the refusal, they were correct. Okay, so I didn't have travel history and I decided that, okay, I think I should start building travel history. So sometimes in February 2019, I put all of my savings together and I started traveling. You know, I went to Rwanda. I checked out the place, moved around like a tourist. It was my first time of flying outside of the country, so it was really fun. And I flew solo, like I traveled solo, just me, and I visited a number of places. And then I moved over to South Africa, and I visited a few places too in South Africa and spent a few nights there, then came back to Nigeria. And we were just hoping that, okay, if I have money sometimes later in the year, maybe I'm going to go to another country. But we had to think, you know, we had to put some important things forward, more important things to forward. We wanted to get married, and later on my husband came home. Guys, I'm getting my coconut. My dad is calling me. We got married in that 2019. You know, seeing him in that 2019 was like the first time I was seeing him in, wait, the last time I saw him was 2015, right? So 16, 17, 18, 19, the first time I was seeing him in 4 years. And he spent like 3 weeks, you know, 1 week for let's do this, do that, let's go to this so place, see mommy, see daddy. And the following week was the date, you know, we're busy going up and down. The last week was the only week that we had her to ourselves. And later he went back because he needed to go back. It was important for him to go back, you know, at that point in time. He had finished schooling and fall was his graduation. So we thought like, okay, we're just going to put another application for travel visa, you know, to attend his graduation as his wife. Okay, who wouldn't want that? Like, which enemy of progress we want to stop that? My husband is graduating and I wanted to be there. So we put in another application. That was after he returned to Canada. He got me an invite from the school. He also put in a personal invite. We put in, at the first refusal, I was already on Naira Land. That was when my eyes opened to Naira Land. So I saw the things that people put together. I used it as guide. We put all the necessary things that we thought they would need. We put all of them together. I even got a letter of introduction from my place of work as well. I put in things that would make them believe that I would return back to my home country. I put in my travel history, you know, and I've gone to 2 countries after then. We put in more money this time around into my account. We did all the necessary things that we needed to do, and we put the application forward. And yet again, they refused it. What's your problem? Me, today I attend graduation. What is your local challenge? I just want to attend graduation and let me come back to Nigeria. I have work, I have job. Okay, let me come back. I don't know. This time around, I was so pained. He was so pained. Like, he was just going to be all alone by himself. No family, nothing. And it's not that there is no way to get his immediate family member here, but why would he deny his wife? Like, let my wife come. And it was really painful. It was really painful because he had to attend the graduation all by himself, and I was just looking at him like, bro, you're alone. So what was the reason of this second refusal? Not travel history this time. No, travel history was out of it. Fund wasn't part of it. The reason was the reason of my travel. Basically, like, the reason of my travel was to attend my husband's graduation, right? And they said that was the reason because of family ties in that brother in Nigeria, and also section so, and based on the reasons of my travel. I was pissed, okay? I was pissed. So, I'm smiling now. I'm smiling because I've been in Canada for how long now? 3 months now, and I'm living the life that I've wished to live all the while, okay? But then it was really sad. It was really painful. As a matter of fact, it affected us for like 1 week because he was angry, I was angry. There was just no one to, you know, calm the other person down. And he was trying to say some things and I just didn't want to hear it. And I would want to say something too and he wouldn't want to hear it. It was really a lot. It really affected our relationship at that point in time. At least for like 1 week, I was angry, he was angry. We don't even know. Like, we were not supposed to be angry at each other, but we were angry and we were transferring aggression on each other. It was really a very bad situation. So put up another application, but this is a totally different application entirely. And I'm going to be sharing that with you. And I'm also going to start with the permanent residence timeline in my next video. So if you are interested in that, especially the permanent residence timelines, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can know whenever I upload that video. This video is going to come like together. I'm going to put like minimum of 1 day interval so that you don't get tired, you know, don't get weary waiting for me. That's how it's going to be. Now guys, I have to stop talking and start with the next video. Bye yo.